murderer stained with blood, the storming of strong walls. Homer, Iliad. Ares came into the world as the embodiment of that side of war that even the gods fear. He did not carry within him cold strategy or restrained wisdom. His essence was the passion of battle, the chaos of blows, and the unbridled rush of blood. Zeus looked at his son with anxiety and Hera with pride, for Ares embodied the primal force of confrontation. From childhood, he knew no peace. His footsteps sounded like the clang of shields, and his breath was like the hot wind before a storm. Where other gods built cities or established laws, Ares saw only future battlefields. His heart beat to the rhythm of a war that had not yet begun. Ares was not the god of victory. He was the god of battle itself. He did not care who triumphed, for he lived in every clash, in every broken spear. Unlike Athena, who embodied order and strategy, Ares went where chaos reigned. His companions were Phobos and Deimos, fear and terror, who marched ahead of the army, breaking the spirit of the warriors before the first blow was struck. Blood on the ground, the cries of the wounded, dust rising from thousands of feet. This was where Ares felt at home. He did not judge or weigh things up. For him, war was a force of nature, as relentless as a storm or a fire. Despite his power, Ares was not loved by either the gods or humans. The Olympians viewed him with suspicion because his presence threatened the balance. He did not build or create, he destroyed. People prayed to him out of fear, not devotion. His altars stood on the outskirts of cities, closer to battlefields than to homes. He was necessary but unwanted, inevitable but not revered. Ares carried loneliness within him, for no one wanted to see him as anything more than a bloody symbol of war. The only one who did not turn away from Ares was Aphrodite. Her beauty and tenderness seemed to be the complete opposite of his fury. But it was this difference that drew them to each other. Their connection was explosive, like life itself, passion born between blood and silk. In Aphrodite's presence, Ares felt something more than anger, an echo of that part of his soul that war could not destroy. But even love could not free him from his nature. He returned to the battlefield, leaving behind devastation and memories that could not stop him. Ares suffered defeat more than once. He was wounded by mortals supported by the gods, and he was subdued by those he considered weaker than himself. Athena cast him from the battlefield, reminding him that blind rage is no match for reason. Once, he was even imprisoned by giants, locked in a bronze vessel. And there, in the darkness, the god of war learned helplessness. Time passed slowly, and every moment was an insult to his essence. These defeats did not break him, but they left scars that made Ares even more fierce, even more lonely. When wars broke out between cities, Ares was always there. His footsteps brought chaos to Troy, to Thebes, to any place where people took up arms against each other. He incited, pushed, and fanned the spark into a blaze. It did not matter to him who was right. He lived in the very process of destruction. But sometimes even Ares paused, looking at the fields covered with bodies. In those rare moments, the silence after the battle reminded him of the price of what he was. Over time, Ares began to see his own reflection in mortals. People did not need him to wage war. War lived within them. His wrath was merely an amplification of what already existed in human hearts: fear, greed, and the desire to dominate. This realization did not bring him peace, but it did give him bitter wisdom. Ares understood that he was not the cause of war, but its mirror, dark, cruel, but honest. Ares has no temples where silence reigns. His shrines are places where the earth trembles from blows, where the air is thick with dust and sweat. He lives in the cries of warriors, in the clash of steel, in the hearts of those who raise their swords. He does not seek love or forgiveness. His destiny is to be where the world tears itself apart. And as long as war exists, as long as people choose force over peace, Ares will not disappear. He will remain the eternal cry of the battlefield, a god who is feared, but without whom it is impossible to understand the true price of peace. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and share your impressions of the video.